Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is part 4, I think. Let me think here. Yep, this is part 4 of the series of programming and setting up your Simon XTI alarm panel for your college dorm series. Okay. So in this video today, I'm going to show you guys how to assign different entry access codes to the system. So basically what's called auxiliary codes, or also known as user codes. Okay, these are codes that people can use to arm and disarm the system but cannot access the programming. Okay, so the panel already has 3 codes that are hard coded in there. Okay, 2 that are already set up and 1 that you can set up yourself. Okay, so the 2 that are already set up is the installer code and the master code. So the installer code is what gets you into the installer programming, and the master code is, just as the name suggests, it gets you into the master code programming section of the system. And then the 3rd code that's already hard coded in there that you can actually set up yourself is the duress code. Okay, the duress code, in case you guys don't know, it's a special user code that should only be used in an emergency situation where you're being held against your will. All right, the duress code, in other words, while it disarms the system normally, it will actually send a special alarm to the central station, and so that way the operator knows to not call and verify anything, instead just send out the police right away. Okay, but we're not going to focus on the duress code today. That'll be in a different video. That'll be in a different video outside of the series. Okay, so today I'm just going to show you how to assign typical auxiliary user codes to the system for people besides yourself and your roommate. Okay, so to do this, there's 2 different ways that you can do it. You can either do it in the installer programming section, or you can do it in the master code programming section. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do it from the master code programming. But the procedure is the same step for if you're going to do it from the installer programming. Okay, so from the home screen, you're going to press the gear wheel. And you're going to scroll down until you see programming. Press enter. Enter your master code, which by default is 1, 2, 3, 4. Press OK. That brings you to this screen. Now, this is almost the same as the installer programming, but it doesn't have as many options as the installer programming section does. This is the master code programming. So from this screen, you're going to press access codes in the top left. Okay, it brings you to this screen. Now, each of these white boxes here is where you can tap and enter a unique 4-digit code for any code that you want to program. Okay, so you can see that the very top one is the master code. That's already programmed. Okay, but you can change that if you want to. The default, like I said, on this panel is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the master code. Okay, you can do up to 8 user codes on the system, and then at the bottom is the duress code that I was just talking about. It's the duress code again is that special silent alarm that you can send to the central station if you have monitoring, in case you are being held against your will. Okay, but we're going to not focus on the duress code or changing the master code. We're going to show you how to assign a user code. Okay, so you can assign any user code you want. Doesn't matter. You can user codes range from user code 1 to user code 8. All you do to assign one is you just click in the white text box next to the specific user code slot that you want to program. In this case, I'm going to show you guys how to program a user code into user code slot number 2. Okay, so click into the white text box. You're showing a keypad here. So user codes are great for not only if you have a roommate, but also if if there's a maintenance person that you need to have come to your dorm room for whatever reason, and you're not there, and you have the system installed, and they need into your dorm room if authorized, for whatever reason, they can have their own code separate from your master code. Okay, so let's say we are in our dorm room and we're gone for the weekend, and we're gonna have like a cleaning person come in and like clean like the bathroom, for example. Let's say our dorm room has a bathroom in it, separate from the one that's like across the hall, okay? So say that happens, okay? And we want to give the cleaning person their own user code that they can use to disarm the system, okay? So, all you do is you just type in any user code that you want, any code combination that you want. So in this case, in this video, I'm going to set this one to 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you have it in there, you press save. All right, and you can see user code slot number 2 is programmed with a code of 4, 5, 6, 7. You can continue adding user codes all the way up to user code 8. And then, like I said, the very bottom code, the very last code that's after user code slot number 8 is the duress code, okay? But you can keep adding user codes from user code 1 to user code number 8, okay? So once you have your user code programmed, press close, and then close again, and you're back to this screen. To test the code, you just press the lock icon right here, and you can arm the system.
Doors and windows on. Motions on.
During the exit delay, press cancel arming, and enter the new user code, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Disarmed.
It says disarmed, okay? Alright? Now, I will also show you in this video how to delete the code, okay? So say we didn't want that cleaning person anymore in our dorm room, to have access to our dorm room anymore. Say we didn't, okay? To delete the code, you just press the gear wheel, scroll down until you see programming, press enter the master code, 1, 2, 3, 4, press OK, press access codes, select the user code that you want to delete, which in this case is user code slot number 2, click into it, press delete, press save, press close, and then press close again. You back to this screen. You can test to make sure you deleted the right code. Arm the system.
Doors and windows on.
Press cancel arming and try entering the old code. You can see it doesn't work.
Disarmed.
So we had to use the master code to disarm because we deleted user code number 2, okay? The user code slot is still there. It's just that the code that was there is deleted, okay? That's why we punched in 4, 5, 6, 7. After we deleted it, you saw that the system did not disarm once I punched in 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had to punch in 1, 2, 3, 4 on the master code, okay? So that's how you add and delete user codes on your Interlogic Simon XTI security system. If you have any questions about doing this or any other questions about your Interlogic Simon XTI alarm panel, please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to help you out. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.